Now let me show you the difference in ergonomics so you actually understand what ergonomics is, right? What's up everyone, it's KK and today we're going to talk about weapons and weapon attachments and which ones you should be using to get the perfect build for what you are looking for. Alright, let's get straight into it. Okay, so before we go into anything here, let's break down something very quickly. So I'm going to bring out my mica device here, put it over to this M4A1 CQBR, alright? Now we're going to look at all these stats and you're going to see one here called ergonomics. A lot of people don't know what ergonomics is. Now let me explain this to you because this is going to help you out further in this video, right? Ergonomics controls how you control your weapon. Now I have two different M4s on me. This one and this one. They both have the exact same scope. The only difference is there is a different compensator on this weapon, and this one has a suppressor, and this one has a different grip, and this one has a different grip. Now let me show you the differences. This M4 right here has 48 ergonomics. I have this suppressor on the end that has minus 21 ergonomics on it, but it gives us very nice recoil reductions. And then I have this grip on the end here that only gives us 3% ergonomics, but it does give us way more vertical recoil reduction. All right, now if I drop this one and I pick up this one, this weapon here has 75 ergonomics. All right, so that's like almost 20 or so more than the other one. And then you see that we still have a decent recoil on each side. All right, now let me show you the difference in ergonomics so you actually understand what ergonomics is. Right, now this is the one here with 48 ergo, right? Only 48 ergo. There's a bot down over here, scav. As I move up and forward while I'm aiming in, look how much the scope bobs up and down. All right, so I'm going to aim at him. I'm moving forward. Boom, boom. The scope is jumping up, down, up, down. Look how much it's jumping around. All right, now this is the same gun, but this gun has 75 ergo. We're going to aim in on the enemy and move around. You notice that it's a lot slower. It's not the same crazy bop that's going around like the other one. Let me show you just one more example here so you can understand. And with this one, boom. It's like almost earthquakes every single time the scope bops around. And then we go back to this one with higher ergo, a lot more steady. So ergonomics is your weapon handling in this game. It's going to control when you're in a fight, how are you able to, move around and strafe while you're shooting, or, if you're able to be on the move while you're shooting. If you're having a gun with very, very low ergonomics, you're going to have to be standing in one spot, to get your shots very accurately. But obviously you get some benefits and there's some drawdowns. So let's talk about the attachments you're going to want to use depending on which playstyle you want to have. Okay, so basically, based off of what I just showed you, you have two options of how you want to pick your kit out and play this game. You can play suppress, which allows you to keep your position concealed, but if someone does get the jump on you and they're aggressive, you're not going to be able to hit accurately for trying to move around and shoot at the same time. Or you can choose the option where you're basically loud and proud. You're gonna be chasing people, being aggressive, and you can really accurately shoot your shots, maybe even full auto, but you're gonna be giving your position away all the time because you're so loud in your weapon. All right, now let me show you the attachments for this weapon. On the very end here, we have the Predator compensator. It's minus 15 vertical recoil, minus 16 horizontal, and it has absolutely no penalties to ergonomics at all. 0 penalties, while this suppressor here on this one, I believe, gives you like minus 20. And then you see this grip here, it gives you plus 17 ergo, and then you have minus 13 for the vertical and minus 20 for the horizontal. So as you can see here, this is very, very good for running and gunning, moving around, but you're going to be very, very loud. That's the trade-off. Now obviously these scopes here have some minus ergo on it, but these are the attachments, of course, that you're just not going to really have that much choice over, because you know you're gonna need these scopes. You're gonna need a ACOG scope, you're gonna need these lasers and flashlights sometimes, so they're all gonna have an effect. But when it comes to the main attachments like your grip and your compensator or suppressor, that's gonna be the real changer of how your build is gonna be played. But that's pretty much it. I hope this video helps you understand ergonomics and, you know, the best attachments to put onto your weapon to help you get that balance of a good ergo with some good recoil at the same time, you know. So that's pretty much your goal when you're making these weapons, is something that has like a decent ergo of maybe 50, 60-ish or more, like 55 to 60 or more, and then I would say like a good vertical recoil on the lower end to like the 70 side or so. So something like that is what you want to be looking for. But that's about it. If you have any questions, go ahead, hit up the comment section. Tell me what kind of builds you're looking for, or what kind of ergo stat numbers you're looking for. Go ahead and bring up the calculators. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see any more content like this, and I'll catch you guys later.